On December 1st, the suspect contacted the victim from her ad on Backpage. The suspect and the victim agreed to meet for her personal services at a location on North Mopac at the Hideout Pub located at the 12,500 block. The victim arrived at the location and was contacted by the suspect to meet in the 12,500 block of North Mopac, which was at the dead end of Waters Park Road. 12,500 block of Waters Park Road, which is at the dead end. Once at the location there, the victim got in the backseat of her vehicle. From there, the suspect got in the backseat, and a disagreement was had between the suspect and victim over payment. The suspect displayed a knife, and a struggle ensued between the victim and the suspect over the knife. The suspect was able to gain control of the knife and broke the victim's leg with his elbow. Once the suspect was able to gain control of the knife and sexually assaulted the female in the back seat. After the assault, the victim again tried to take control of the knife and was unsuccessful, and in the process cutting her hand. The suspect exited the vehicle, and the victim was able to close the door and lock it. The suspect ran from the scene in an unknown direction of travel. The victim got in the driver's seat and traveled to her sister's home in South Austin. From there, she was taken to South Austin Medical Center. Question?
Okay, thanks.
Can you explain how APD got involved in this? Was there a call that night? When did you find out?
There was a call from the hospital that occurred, and that's where officers responded to.
And last week we know that you'd identified this gentleman as a suspect. At what point were you guys able to locate him? Where had he been hiding? Was he aware you were looking for him?
He was not. His profile was found on Facebook, and from there on Facebook, he had an ad for his lawn services, and we contacted him through that ad, in which we set up a time to meet for lawn services, he thought, and that's where he was picked up at that location.
Does the suspect have a criminal history?
He does.
Are you going to be able to go into details?
I can't go into detail right now.
Okay.
Do you have reason to believe any other related cases?
Right now, we believe this one is isolated.
Do we know the age of the suspect?
We do. He is 43 years of age.
And ethnicity?
White male.
Any warnings about these types of meetups?
These types of meetups are always dangerous. You never know who you're meeting up with, especially when it's a stranger.
Considering these kinds of meetups, is APD thinking of making any action against the victim?
Actions against her?
Yes.
No, not this time. No.
So the victim won't be charged with
No, ma'am.
So just to be clear, so they met up at, was it a bar or restaurant first, and then went to the place where this assault happened?
Yes, the original location was at the bar, at which time when she arrived at the bar, she was contacted by the suspect, who told her to then meet at the second location on Waters Park Road.
What's your warning to other people who may be using these types of sites?
This is an excellent reminder of the dangers involved in things like that. So
The victim no longer in the hospital, I'm guessing, at this point, right?
right, she's home recovering. She's still receiving medical treatment at home.
As for, I'm guessing, in part at least from the broken leg, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And bad stab wounds or?
No, cut on the hand. I think that's all she received as far as wounds.
I guess aggravated sexual assault is the charge. Any other charges from this for the suspect?
No, sir.
Okay.
That's it.
Is this problem prevalent in the Austin area?
No, it's not prevalent. It does happen occasionally. It's not. I wouldn't say it's prevalent. No.
We'll take one more question.
Well, a lot of times, you know, a victim like this might be afraid to come forward because she was doing something illegal. Do you encourage, you know, if something like this happens to someone else, you guys encourage them to come forward?
Absolutely, absolutely. Any kind of victim of this, we encourage them to come forward.
Thank y'all very much.
Could you say and spell your first and last name?
Thank you.
Thank
Yes, it's Dennis Goddard.